مرحبا, أهلا وسهلا. Welcome. We are moving on with some reading practice. So this is still Unit 9, and you should have watched the lesson previously where we went over vocab, we went over hamzat al-wasl, we went over prepositions and connecting words together when we pronounce them. So now I have a PDF which you should have open, and it has plenty of examples of sentences with practice with reading. And this is really going to help in Unit 10 and in the coming couple of weeks where we're practicing on reading and reading paragraphs and eventually a reading exam, which you will take. So we're going to go through each sentence one by one. What I would recommend for this video is that do one sentence at a time, pause the video, practice reading the sentence, and then come back. Okay? Now, as we go through these, I'm going to give you a couple of hints. The first thing I want you to focus on is any sentence that has an alif lam. Oops, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Any sentence that has alif lam. I wonder if I can just highlight like that. Okay. So any sentence that has any word that has alif lam, you are going to highlight it or underline it. So here we have an alif lam and here we have an alif lam. Okay, that's the first thing that I want you guys to focus on because this lesson is all about reading words together. And as we learned, when you have words that have alif lam, they get connected to whatever the word is before it. Okay, so as we're looking at that, you look at alif lam and then you're looking at the next letter that's right after the alif lam. And you're going to decide for yourself whether that is a letter that is a sun letter, shamsi, meaning you use your tongue, the front or the middle of your tongue to pronounce it, or if it's qamari, a moon letter, in that you do not use the front or the middle of your tongue. If it is shamsi, you're going to put a shadda on that letter. Okay? If it is qamari, you're going to put a sukoon on top of the lam. Okay? So let's go ahead, pause it, and then come back. We'll do the first one together. So we have alif lam, the next letter is waw. Wa doesn't use our tongue, so that means it is qamari, it's a moon letter. So I'm simply going to put a sukoon over the lam. That means that when I pronounce this word, it's going to be a very easy al. Okay, al, there's nothing before it, so I don't have to worry about connecting that to anything. Al, waw fatha, lam fatha, wala, d, dal. Al-walad, ميم فتحة عين فتحة مع الولد مع. Then we have a word that has alif lam, al, and you have this hamza afterwards. And hamza is what kind of letter? Is it a sun letter or a moon letter? Do you use your tongue when you say ah? You do not use your tongue, it's in your chest. So we're going to put a sukoon on the lam and we're going to pronounce it as we normally would. Al. Hamza has a dhamma, sin, sukoon. الأس تاء ألف ذال الأستاذ الولد مع, and then you have الأستاذ. Now, if you have alif lam, what do we have to do with the word before it? We're going to take that fatha that's on the ayn, and because we put a sukoon there, we're going to connect it to the sukoon. So I'm going to pronounce ma'a, the ayn with fatha, we're going to connect it to the lam that has sukoon. Ma'al ustad. So we have ma'a and then connect it to the lam. That apostrophe is just for the ayn. Ma'al ustad. Al-walad ma'al ustad. Fi, now we have alif lam again, and then this time we have sad. Sa. Sa. Can you say the letter sad without your tongue? If you pull your tongue all the way back into your mouth, will you be able to pronounce the letter sad? You will not. That means it's shamsi. So if it's shamsi, we're going to put a shadda. Okay? And the word saf usually has fatha here. So if it has shadda, that means that this alif, we don't pronounce this alif. And we don't pronounce this lam. As-saf. So now we have fi. We're going to take the E sound, shorten it, so it's I, like a kasra, and connect it to that shadda, because we're skipping over this alif and we're skipping over the lam because we can't pronounce it because sad is shamsi, it's a sun letter. So instead of saying fi as-saf, we're going to say fis-saf. Connect them together. Fis-saf. Al-walad ma'al ustad fis-saf. The boy is with the teacher in the class. Fis-saf. Okay, go ahead, pause, do the second one, same exact thing. Okay, so we have alif lam here. That's the only alif lam that we have. We look at the letter after it. Ta. Do you use your tongue to pronounce it? You do. So we're going to put a shadda on it because it's shamsi. So we're going to connect. We're not going to pronounce this lam. We're going to skip over it. It's going to become at-ta, connecting the a to the ta. At-ta alif, ta, lam kasra li, ba ta marbuta. At-taliba. The student, and it's female because it has ta marbuta. الطالبة ميم فتحة عين فتحة مع. الطالبة مع همزة ضمة سين سكون أس تاء ألف تا أستا ذال كسرة أستاذي ها ألف. الطالبة مع أستاذها. أستاذ means what? Teacher. When you add ha to the end, remember last chapter when we talked about attached pronouns, when you're making a possessive pronoun, whose teacher is ha alif? Her teacher. So the student is with ustadha, her teacher. Okay, go ahead, pause and do the next one. So we have an alif lam here. And then the next letter is ra. Try to say the letter ra. Your tongue, pull your tongue all the way to the R sound. You won't be able to. That means it's shamsi. So we're going to put a shadda on it. So when it's a letter that is shamsi, harf shamsi, sun letter, we're going to skip over the lam, take that alif and simply connect it to the ra. There's no word before, so we don't have to worry about connecting or skipping that alif. So alif, the a sound connecting to the r. Ar. And then ra has fatha. Ar-ra. Jim, dhamma, lam. Ar-rajul. Based on the last lesson, what is ar-rajul? Ma ma'an rajul? Good. The man. Okay, the man is what? We have alif hamza, fatha, mim sukun. Ra kasra, ra ya, ri, amri, kaf ya, amriki. Amriki sounds like American. The man is American. الرجل أمريكي. Okay, رقم 4. We have one alif lam here. Then we have the letter mim. Ma. Do you use your tongue when we say ma? We do not. So if it's qamari and you don't use your tongue, it's a moon letter. Simply put a sukoon over the lam. So these are clues that you're putting for yourself so that you remember how you're going to pronounce it when you get to that word. So let's go back to the beginning. Ra fatha, fa ya, qaf ya. Rafiqi. 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 Ma ma'an rafiq. Rafiq is friend. And if you add ya to the end, what does it become? My friend. Rafiqi. Fi. Ma ma'ana fi. What is fi? In. So my friend is in. Gonna figure out where is my friend. Al. We put a sukoon on the lam. So we're gonna pronounce it al. Mim fatha. Mak. Ta. Ba. Al-maktaba. Al-maktaba, the library. So how do I pronounce fi and al-maktaba together? So if I have an alif lam and there's something before it, a vowel that's in the word before it. If it's a long vowel, so anytime you have a long vowel as the last letter in the word before, it's going to shorten and sound like a kasra. If it's an alif, it's going to shorten and sound like a fatha. If it's a waw, it's going to shorten and sound like a dhamma. Okay? So fa has a ya here. We're going to shorten it. It's going to be pronounced fi. And we're going to connect it to that sukoon. Fil. Fil maktaba. Rafiqi fil maktaba. Rafiqi fil maktaba. And then as you're doing dictation drills, which you're going to see later, what you are going to do is you're going to write, if you hear fil maktaba, fil bayt, if you hear fil, that means it has to be this word fi, and then the next word has to have alif lam. That's the only way that you can connect the two. Okay, next sentence. We have an alif lam here. That's the only alif lam. So we're going to look at the letter after it. Ra. Same thing we did as, I think it was example 3. So ra here, we're going to put a shadda because it's a sun letter. Harf shamsi. Ar-rajul. So remember, you skip the lam when it's a sun letter. We're going to skip right over to that ra. Ar-rajul. Ar-rajul. Ayn kasra. Noon سكون عن دال فتحة دا ها ضمة هو عنده الرجل عنده ميم ضمة شين سكون مش كاف كسرة كي لام. Remember, this is a lam because it's connected and it's followed by ta مربوطة, so we pronounce it with فتحة. مشكلة. عنده مشكلة. كاف فتحة ك باء يا بي راء تاء مربوطة را. مشكلة كبيرة. مشكلة means problem. So now figure out what it means. الرجل, the man, has. So remember, anytime you say has, you have to put the pronoun that matches the person. So we're putting who here because it's masculine. He has. الرجل عنده مشكلة. What does he have? كبيرة. What kind of problem? A big problem. Okay, there's no alif lam, so you just assume that it has the meaning of a big problem. Okay, go ahead, pause. Next one, we have an alif lam here. We have an alif lam here. Let's look at the letters after the alif lam. Wow, do you pronounce it with your tongue? Wa, you do not. So we'll put a sukoon on the lam because it's qamari. Alif lam, then you have the letter ba. We don't use our tongue, so we'll do the same thing. We'll put a sukoon on the lam. Okay. Mim, dhamma, ha, fatha, mim, shadda, fatha, dal. Mu, ham, mad. Muhammad. Muhammad, ism al-rajul. Muhammad. It's a man's name. Muhammad. So let's see, what's Muhammad doing? Muhammad, hamza, fatha. A, kha, fatha. Kha, ذال فتحة ذا أخذ. Old verb we've done a long time ago. أخذ. What is أخذ? Muhammad took. Very good. He took. It's past tense. Notice it's he took. It matches for the masculine because Muhammad is male. أخذ. Alif lam. We have a sukoon. Al waraqa. So now if you have an alif lam and the letter before it, there's something before it. What's the last vowel in the word before it? أخذ fatha. So you just take that fatha sound, the, and you simply connect it to this lam. أخذ الورقة. Muhammad أخذ الورقة. So instead of saying أخذ الورقة, put them together. And if you said this like a tongue twister, if you were to say أخذ الورقة, أخذ الورقة, أخذ الورقة, 5-6 times, you're going to end up saying it together. أخذ الورقة. We do the same thing. How are you? How are you? We connect the words. They're like contractions. Think of this as contractions. Instead of saying, I'm going to go, we end up saying, I'm going to go. Right? We put those words, we naturally connect them together. So this is just a formulated way of how we connect words. Muhammad أخذ الورقة منا. So it's the word min, but here's a fatha to help you connect to the next word because there's alif lam. So we're going to connect it to that lam. So you have mi. Connect, there we go. Na, and then connect it to the lam. Minal. Minal, ba, kasra, noon, sukun, bin, ending with ta, bint. Minal bint. Muhammad أخذ الورقة من البنت. Muhammad took, what did he take? الورقة, the paper. Min, from. Who did he take it from? من البنت, from the girl. Go ahead, pause, do the next one. Okay, here we have an alif lam after a b. Still an alif lam. And the letter after the alif lam is a sin, s. And sin is shamsi, it's a sun letter. So the shadda I already wrote there for you. So what you can put for yourself is just cross out that lam just for yourself so you know you're not pronouncing the lam here. You're skipping over, you're pronouncing the sukun, or the sin. Okay? Okay, so let's try to read through it. Hamza, dhamma, o, ra, ya, ri. Dal, dhamma, du, uridu. What is uridu? Uridu starts here. I'll put this in green. Starts here with alif hamza, which means I. It's a present tense verb for I. I want. Uridu. Okay. ماذا أريد? What do I want? Shin, alif, ya. Shai. Shai, tea. I want tea. Urid shai. Now we have b. Remember we said the preposition ba always is with the kasra, and it always gets attached to the word. So you have a ba, and it has a kasra. And then you have an alif lam, and the next letter is shamsi. It's a sun letter, and we put a shadda on it. So we're going to take this kasra on the ba, and we're going to connect it to that sin, because this is hamzat al-wasl. We're skipping over it. And the lam we're skipping over because we can't pronounce it because the next letter is a sun letter. So we're going to connect the ba with the kasra, b, to that sin, bis. And then the sin has a dhamma, bisu, with a kaf, bisukkar. Urid shai, bisukkar. So bi here, what do you think it means? If sukkar is sugar, what does bi mean? I want tea with sugar. Good. Okay, go ahead, pause. We have another example with b. So here's an alif lam. The letter after it is a ha. Do you use your tongue when you say ha? We do not. So we're going to put a sukoon on the lam here. Okay, start from the beginning of the sentence. Ta fatha sheen sukoon. Tash, ra fatha ba. Tashrab. Tashrab. Tashrab starts with a ta. So it's you. Tashrab means you drink. You drink or you're drinking. Present tense. Same thing. Shai. Tashrab shai, tea. So you drink tea or you're drinking tea. Now we have the same thing as the example above. We have b. It's got a kasra. And in this time, the next, after the alif lam, we have a letter that's qamari. And we put a sukoon on the lam. So we're going to connect it to the lam. Bil. Ha fatha. Ha. Leeb. Bil halib. So what is bil halib? Bil sukkar was with sugar. What's bil halib? With milk. Good. So think of it this way. I know it might be slightly confusing when you have b. Think of it this way. When you have the word al-halib, the ha here, you don't use your tongue, so you pronounce the al as a normal al, al-halib. So anytime you attach something, like a ba, it's just going to connect to the al sound. Instead of saying al-halib, bi al-halib, it's just going to become bil-halib. So that kasra is going to connect to that lam, bil. Okay? So any time you have alif lam, if you need a rule for yourself, if you have alif lam and the letter is qamari, then whatever the vowel is going to connect to the lam. If you have alif lam and the next letter is shamsi, it's a sun letter, then you put a shadda on it, and whatever the vowel is going to connect to that shadda. Okay? Go ahead, pause. Let's do the next one. Okay, we have alif lam followed by mim. Ma doesn't use our tongue, so it is qamari. So we're going to pronounce the lam normal. Al. Okay. So let's go to the beginning of the sentence. Ha, dhamma, waw, fatha. Huwa. Huwa, remember, is one of our pronouns we did, means he. Huwa. Fi, meaning in. Fi. Al. Mim fatha, kaf sukun. Mak. Ta fatha, ta. Ba ta marbuta. Al-maktaba. Fi al-maktaba. So we don't want to say fi al-maktaba. We have an alif lam here. So we want to connect the E sound to this lam. If it's a long vowel ya, it's going to shorten to a kasra sound. So it's going to sound like fi connected to that lam. Fil maktaba. Huwa fil maktaba. Aina huwa? Fil maktaba. So where is he? Huwa fil maktaba. He's in the library. Okay. Alif lam. Following letter is a sad. Remember, the sides of our tongue gets used, so that means it's shamsi. So we're going to put a shadda on it. You can put a little cross off on the lam just to remind yourself you're not pronouncing that lam. And remember, the alif, anytime you have alif lam and something before, you don't have to put this wasla symbol, but just know that you're skipping it. Just like in all of these, we skipped over the alif here, right? We're skipping over the alif on this one. We skipped over the alif on that one. Okay, let's go ahead. Ha kasra, ya fatha. Hiya. Huwa was he. What is hiya? The pronoun for she. Hiya, fi. So now we're going to find out where is she. It is a word that has a letter that's shamsi. So remember, we're not pronouncing the lam. It gets pronounced as-saf. Normally it's as-saf. But we don't want to say hiya fi as-saf. Because you have alif lam and you have a word before it, we want to connect it. So we're going to connect it to the shadda. Because we're skipping over this hamzatul wasl. You can't pronounce the lam because the next letter is a sun letter. So we skip straight to that sun letter that has the shadda. Fis. Saf. Hiya fis saf. Hiya fis saf. Okay, next one doesn't have any alif lam, so we don't have to worry about connecting anything. Ain kasra, noon sukun, ain. Dalia, di, indi. Ind is to have, and the ya here refers to myself, so I have. Indi. Qaf kasra, ta shadda, ta marbuta. قطة قطة ما معنى قطة مياو قطة cat عندي قطة what kind of cat جيم فتحة جا ميم يا مي لا تاء مربوطة جميلة قطة جميلة a beautiful cat. Remember noun adjective phrases اسم الصفة that we did. Noun comes first followed by your adjective. I have a beautiful cat. Okay, next one. We have alif lam here. Sheen. Shamsi am qamari. ما رأيكم? What do you think? You use your tongue. The sides of your tongue gets used. So we're going to put a shadda here. Okay. You can cross out that alif if you want, that lam if you want. You can put a wasla on the alif to remind yourself that you're skipping over. You're going to connect to the letter that is shamsi, the shadda on the sheen. Okay, let's go to the beginning of the word. Seen, fatha, ya, shadda, alif. سيارة فتحة را سيارة تاء ضمة تو ها ضمة. Remember the letter ha like this at the end of the word. It looks like this, or it can look like a circle. سيارته. سيارة. What is سيارة? هذه السيارة. Good. Car. If I put who at the end, whose car is it? His car. So if you're not remembering this, go back to that lesson, go back to that chart that we did with possessive pronouns. Sayyara to who? His car. Fi, in. His car is in. Where is it? We're going to connect this E sound. It's going to shorten, so it's going to sound like a kasra. And we're going to skip over everything and go straight to that shadda. So instead of saying fi ash, we're going to say fish. Fish. Then the sheen has a shadda with the alif after it. Fish. Ra kasra. Ain. Ri'. Fish is in the street or the road. We use fi in English. It makes more sense to say is on the street, but same thing. سيارته في الشارع. Okay, next one. Alif lam. Letter after is a sin. We use our tongue. Sides of the tongue gets used for the sin. So we're going to put a shadda on it. And it usually has a fatha. You can cross out the lam because we're skipping over it. You can put a wasla here to remind yourself you're also skipping over this alif. Okay, alif, hamza, fatha, ba, sukun. Abi, dad. Who's dad? Abi. Ya means mine, so my dad. Abi, wa. Anytime you have wa, it always means and. In the beginning of a word, wa something, wa and. Abi, wa, alif hamza, dhamma, mim, shadda, ya. Ummi, my mom and my dad and my mom. Good. Abi wa ummi, fi as-sayyara. Instead of saying fi as-sayyara, what are we going to do? Same exact thing. We're going to skip all the way to the shadda. Fis sayyara, and then the word. Fis sayyara. My mom and my dad are where? Fis sayyara, in the car. Okay, long one here. Here we have alif lam. Only one example of alif lam. Ghain. Gha. Gha. Root for the mouth, but in the back of the throat, so we do not use the front of our tongue. So we're going to pronounce the lam as normal. You can put a wasla on the alif because we'll skip over that. Okay, fi al-ghurfa. So this e sound, we're going to connect it to the sukoon. So instead of saying fi al, if you said fi al-ghurfa, fi al-ghurfa, fi al-ghurfa, fi al-ghurfa, fil ghurfa, you're going to end up connecting them anyways. Fil ghurfa. Feminine word, so pronounce it with the a at the end. Anytime ta marbuta, remember we pronounce with fatha. Fil ghurfa. So meaning in the room. In the room. Fil ghurfa. So what's in the room? Ta fatha, waw sukun, lam ta marbuta. طاولة. طاولة. ما معنى الطاولة? Table. What kind of table? صاد فتحة, غين ياء, ص, غي, راء تاء مربوطة, صغيرة. Small. Remember the noun comes first, the adjective after. Notice the noun is feminine, so is the adjective. في الغرفة. طاولة صغيرة. و always means and. كاف ضمة, راء سكون, كر, سين ياء, سي, كرسي. And a chair. So anytime you don't have alif lam on a word, it usually implies the meaning of a something. So a small table and a chair. There is an implied meaning here of in the room is, or there is a small table and a chair. Okay, because remember we don't use the word is in Arabic. At least the same way we use it in English. Okay, 15. We have alif lam. The meme here. Ma. You don't use your tongue, therefore it's qamari. We're going to put a sukoon here. Pronouncing al as normal. If you want to put a wasla here to remind yourself, we're going to skip over that alif. Okay. Ha kasra ya fatha. Hiya min. So we have the word min, but we have a fatha here on the noon. So that means it's a helping vowel. We're going to connect it to that sukoon. Minal. Hiya. Minal. We're going to connect those together. So if you want to think of it as min, and then connecting it to an lam. Minal maghrib. Hiya minal maghrib. Okay. هي, she, from. So she is from المغرب. المغرب is Morocco. And المغرب means the west, because Morocco is on the west side of Africa. Okay, next one doesn't have any alif lam. Alif hamza, fatha, ba, ya. Abi. Abi يعني good. My dad. What makes it mine? That ya. Abi. Jim, fatha, waw, sukun. What happens when you have fatha and waw, sukun? It's the O sound. So jim, fatha, waw, sukun. Jo. عين ألف نون. جوعان. أبي جوعان. جوعان. ما معنى جوعان? Hungry. Old word from a few chapters ago. أبي جوعان و and another adjective we did a few chapters ago. زي فتحة عين سكون زع. لام ألف. Remember, this is a lam ألف. Whenever you have the letter lam with ألف, it goes right inside. Lam ألف ميم. زعلا. Whoops, that should be noon. Typo, so go ahead and fix that on your page. زعلان. أبي جوعان وزعلان. What is زعلان? Upset or annoyed. So what is he? He's hangry. Good. Okay, last set. No alif lam in the first one. Alif hamza fatha ya sukun. Anytime you have fatha and a ya sukun, remember it's the A sound. A noon fatha. Aina. Aina. Min aina ant. Min aina anti. Remember aina we did? Where? Alif hamza noon sukun. An. Ta dhamma mim. Antum. Antum is the plural for you. So it's like saying y'all or you guys. Aina antum, where are you guys? Where are y'all? Where are y'all at? Aina antum, where are you guys? We can say Aina huwa, where is he? Aina abi, where's my dad? Okay. So where? Okay, where are you guys? The answer is in the next question. The next sentence. We have alif lam. Letter after it is the letter ba. We do not use our tongue. So that means it's qamari. There's no shadda. We just put a lam, has sukun. We just put sukun there because we pronounce it normal. Al. We could put a little wasla to remind ourselves that when we get to it, we're going to skip it. Noon fatha, ha sukun, noon dhamma. Nahnu. Nahnu is a pronoun and it means we. So here's a pronoun. Put it here in red that you might want to put in your notes. Add it to your pronoun list. Antum is you all, you plural. And nahnu is we. So we've done ana, anta, anti, huwa, hiya. We can add these two to it. Okay, so we, nahnu, fi. We're in, where are we? Al, ba, fatha, ya, sukun, bay, akhar harf, ta, bayt. Al bayt. So we want to take this. We're going to connect it to that lam with the sukun. Fil bayt. Nahnu fil bayt. We're at home. We're in the house, meaning we're at home. Nahnu fil bayt. Aina anta? Fil bayt. Wa ana fil bayt. Okay, last one. Same thing here. We have alif lam. The letter after it is seen. We use our tongue for seen. That means it's shamsi. It's a sun letter. So there's a shadda here. And it's normally with fatha. Remember this word? What was that word? Sayyara. Very good. So when we have the word sayyara with an alif lam, it's pronounced as-sayyara. We skip the lam. So here we're skipping the lam. The only difference is we have an alif and it has b attached to it right here. So it's a pronoun that we attach to the beginning of that word. Okay. So let's try to read it. Jim alif hamza fatha. Ja'a. Ja'a. Old word. We did this back in unit 3. Ja'a. He came. Okay. Ja'a. Then we have bi. And we have to connect this Here's, you have a word with alif lam, right? And then you have a vowel right before it. So we're going to connect this kasra to that sin that has a shadda. Bis. Bis. Connect it to the sin and then say the word sayyara. Bis sayyara. He came. And in this case, b means by. He came by car. He came by car. Bis sayyara. Okay, in the next slide, I'm going to give you a couple examples as dictation practice. You're going to practice writing them down. So pause after each one and try writing it down. Okay. أنا في المكتبة. أنا في المكتبة. أنا, the pronoun أنا. Now you hear في المكتبة. So don't write this. Don't put fa with the lam. That's incorrect. If you hear fil, that means it's the word fi, and the next word has alif lam. Fil maktaba. Maktaba, in the library. I'm in the library. Ana fil maktaba. Okay. Let's do another one. أخته مع الأستاذ. أخته مع الأستاذ. مع الأستاذ. I'm saying them together. مع الأستاذ. So you hear those two words together, try to listen for what the pronoun is. It's مع, and the next word is alif lam. That's why we're saying them together. مع الأستاذ. So anytime you hear words put together, that means the second word being connected has to start with alif lam. Okay. أخته مع الأستاذ. Okay. Put it here. أخ ألف همزة ضمة خاء سكون أخ تو تاء ضمة هو هاء ضمة. It's not أخته, it's أخته, it's short. أخته مع ميم فتحة عين فتحة مع الألف لام أستاذ. أستاذ. You have alif lam with the O. That's the alif hamza. It's going to go in the lam. Remember the word ustad starts with a hamza. So if you have alif lam, the alif has to go inside the lam. Because remember, when you have lam plus alif, it goes inside of it. Alif is not going to connect. Sin. Sukun ta alif. Dhal. Ma'al ustad. Ma'al ustad. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. الطالب في الصف. الطالب في الصف. الطالب. You hear a and you hear a ta with a shadda. If you hear a and the next letter has a shadda, that means there has to be a lam in between. Okay. الطا طا ألف. الطا. I'll write it a little bit neater. ل لام كسرة باء. الطالب في الصف. You have fis. So don't write a fa with the sad. If you hear fis, that means you have fi, and then next word has alif lam. So fi saf. What's that word that once you connect it, what's the last word? Fis saf. Sad fa. Fis saf. The student is in the class. Fis saf. الولد والبنت مع الأم. Bunch of connections here. الولد والبنت مع الأم. الولد والبنت. So it's wa and البنت. wal, putting it together. والبنت مع الأم. مع الأم. Okay. الولد. ألف لام. That's easy because it's you hear the ال واو فتحة لام فتحة دال. الولد. و, and we're connecting it to the next letter, so next word, so it has to have ألف لام. وال بنت. باء نون تاء. باء كسرة نون سكون تاء. والبنت. So here you have ألف لام, and we're pronouncing the lam because ba is shams, it's qamari. So that's why we take the wa with the fatha and we connect it to the lam. Wal. Al-walad wal-bint. Ma'al So we have the preposition ma'a, meaning with. And because I'm saying it with the next word, ma'al, that means the next word has to have alif lam. Ma'al So now we write the word Alif hamza, it's an alif, so we connect it inside the lam. Mim, meaning the mom. Okay. So the boy and the girl are with the mom. Okay. So now you're going to try to do the next exercise and practice with some reading.